Hey, what's going on, Team Freedom? We are live inside of our team chat. This is pretty neat. Going to be doing a lot of these conversations. This is going to be another way of communicating with the team. But along with that, hoping to build content inside of this space. So as we're bringing on new people and getting more and more growth, folks can go in here and get some content. But hey, it's Friday, the first Friday of the year 2019. We have a very exciting weekend lined up. We have some, of course, on Saturdays we do our live opportunity meetings. Got a lot of new people who are pushing to get to new levels. Just want to have a quick conversation with everyone, and can't find my notes. Today's been a busy day. I've had a challenge with one of my laptops. It absolutely would not cooperate with me, but this one is working. So, um, real quick, just want to speak in regards to recruiting up. As each and every one of you know, we have a big year lined up for us in 2019. Uh, Team Freedom, we're looking to truly expand and grow our organization, recruiting and bringing on sharp, qualified, motivated individuals who want to make big things happen in the year 2019. And one of the key things that it boils down to, team, and I'm gonna lead from the front on this, is an amazing work ethic. We got to put in the work. This is network marketing, emphasis on the work. If you put in the work in this industry, the returns are absolutely amazing. You have the ability to put in a lot of work and get uncomfortable in this business. It's going to be uncomfortable in the beginning. You're going to have to make necessary sacrifices. Everyone is busy. We live in a society of major distractions. But one of the things that we must do is learn how to put our prioritize our business, where if you can find a couple of hours, if just 1 hour every single day, Monday through Friday, and if the weekends are even better, to put into your business, I promise you guys, you'll have amazing success. One of the main reasons folks don't get the results that they're looking for is lack of consistency. Every day you have to say, okay, I'm going to do X amount of exposures. I'm going to do a certain amount of follow up calls. I'm going to do a certain amount of three ways. I'm going to read a certain amount of pages on a good book, listen to personal development, making it part of your method of operation and making it a habit so that when you're not doing certain things, you feel uncomfortable because it's part of your daily method of operation. So we want to certainly start implementing that. We're going to be tracking our businesses accordingly. But one thing I want to do real quick, and I'm going to write this down real quick, guys. I was listening to Jim Rohn. I strongly encourage you to look up everything Jim Rohn talks about. He is an amazing motivational speaker, personal development. May he rest in peace. But one of the things he was saying when I was walking the other day, he said, you have to attract leaders. You can't create leaders. And that was pretty strong. He said, you have to attract people who are productive. You can't make people productive. He said, you could put a duck into eagle school all you want. No matter how intense that training is, you put a duck in eagle school, eventually, when it's time to go hunt, when the duck goes down and swoop in on a rabbit, that duck is going to make a friend with that rabbit. That duck's not going to go eat that rabbit. Uh, and that's so very true. Where of course, we grow and develop into our own. I think all of us have leadership within us, or potential leadership, or the ability to attract leaders. See, you may not be that leader. You may not be the person who gets in front of the room and moves crowds, but you have the character, the integrity, the trustworthiness to attract a leader who can do that. And in doing that in this industry, you attract leaders into your organization and plug them into a system where they can grow and have success. They win, you win. So one of the things that I want to talk about in recruiting up, and I'm gonna make an illustration here. I'll never forget when I was taught this, guys. Each and every one of us, if you rate yourself, You're at a 5. Okay, we're just going to rate ourselves at a 5. All right. Whereas one of the hardest people to recruit in most cases is our peers. They're 5s as well. But what most individuals do is when we go out there and share this opportunity with people, we go and talk to the path of least resistance. So we'll go talk to our 4s, our 3s, our 2s, and our 1s. You understand what I'm saying? So we'll talk to people who look up to us. Understand this. We talk to those people who look up to us, and it's a good thing, it's okay. But I want you to understand this. When you talk to your 4s, they're going to naturally talk to people that they're comfortable with. So they'll talk to 3s. The 3s will talk to 2s, and the 2s will talk to 1s. Next thing you know, you have an organization of broke people, no money folks, non productive activity, people who aren't doing anything. Understand what I'm saying, guys? When you recruit down, you have addition. Okay, they have no influence. They're not able to pull people in and make people go to work, go to action, join a movement, and get engaged. What I want to encourage everyone to do going into 2019 is recruit up. This is where you get uncomfortable. You want to talk to your 6s, 7s, 8s, your 9s, and your 10s. Understand this, guys. If you recruit up, this is where you multiply. See, when you talk to, and now I want you to grab this real quick, and this is going to be a very short talk. When you talk to your 4s, 3s, 2s, and 1s, because you are the one they look up to, in most cases, you could just simply say, hey, listen, Bob, I got involved with a company where we're making a whole lot of money, and I need you to jump on board. You want to get in front of this. I'm going to work with you and help you. And they usually move because you have that influence with them. They'll move because you told them to. Now, you can't approach the 6s, 7s, 8s, 9s, and 10s in that same manner. One of the things I was taught and I teach people to do is you want to edify, or they call it fluff, fluff, slam, where you want to build up, and you can use a back end approach where, let's say you're talking to a CEO of a company who has 100 employees making millions already. What I love about MWR Financial, this is a professional product and they can use this service as well. People who are making incredible income, who look like they got it going on right now, I want you to really understand they're paper rich. Most individuals are paper rich. They got money in the stocks or whatever, and that is being hammered. People realize that the market is volatile. They're looking for other means to diversify their income. They're more open now than ever. That's why you want to recruit up. You want to go after folks who's making 6, 7 figures, or who's doing well, who has influence, pastors, community leaders, because this is a service that is professional, and they'll see value, and they can see themselves offering it to others, whether it's for the tax deduction with Money Max, the credit repair with Credit Max, the debt elimination with Equity Max, or even the wealth building shelters where people are getting hammered with 401k and their IRAs. Now they can show folks in their community how to adjust it into a wealth building cash banking system. So here's the thing, when you talk to these individuals, you somewhat go at them like, listen, Bob, I've always admired you as an entrepreneur. You're very successful and influential, and I respect your opinion. And listen, I just got involved with a company that I truly believe is pretty awesome. However, I want to run it by you. I want to see if you can identify anything that I didn't catch. And if you see the value in it, if you could do me a favor and introduce me to some individuals you may know. Would you be willing to do that for me, sir? Most likely, a person who's a 6, 7, and above, they will respect you for coming at them in a professional manner, and they're more amped to help individuals out who's looking to do for self. So you ask them, I would love for you to help me out. You may know people that might be interested in this. Don't go directly at them. And then at that point, send them to the website, have them look at the information, or take them to lunch. Understand this. And then what's going to happen is this, and this is amazing, guys. When they look at our information and see that this is a rock solid company, a very professional company, a guaranteed residual income, car programs. I mean, hey, they probably say, man, I could fix my credit a little bit better or shelter my money. Two things is going to happen. One, they're going to say, hey, this looks pretty good. I have a couple of individuals I want to refer you to that might do very well with this. And guess what? They're going to introduce you to your tens, nines, and eights are going to introduce you to their fives, which is your pairs. But because if it's coming from the influential ones, they're going to move, and you have a more greater chance of recruiting these individuals because they were told to get involved. Or the second response will be, listen, Benjamin, I see this opportunity is pretty awesome. I'm going to come in there and help you out. I'm going to kill this. And they get involved and then they come on board. And guess what? They go and recruit a bunch of fives and above. Guys, they will multiply and expand their businesses. And that's what you want. Guys, it's time to get uncomfortable, team. Get uncomfortable, and really, it's not no need to get uncomfortable. I mean, it's no need to be uncomfortable. Once you understand that you are a part of an amazing movement, and people need what we offer, you'll feel strong. In the beginning, it will be uncomfortable, but if you do it consistently in an ongoing basis, and you work from a system, and you're consistent in everything you do every day, it becomes like clockwork. You remember when you first, this is my last point. You remember when you first went to work at a normal job? First of all, going to the job was uncomfortable. You didn't know the route. You didn't actually, you got lost. You got to think about which way you're going. And then when you go in, you got to think where your desk is. You got to think how they log into the system, and it's uncomfortable. And you're talking to clients or whatever your job description is. In the beginning, it's uncomfortable, and then you do it again, and you do it again, and you do it again, and then again. And now you go to work without even thinking about it. You jump in the car, you're doing all kinds of other things, and you end up at work because it's a subconscious, natural thing. You plug in, you go to work, you don't look at scripts, you just flow through all the information. Whereas in the beginning, you were unfamiliar with it, you had to learn it, and then that's the same thing applies in this business, guys. In the beginning, it's going to be uncomfortable. But if you do the things that's uncomfortable today, you're going to live comfortable tomorrow. Guys, this is an amazing opportunity. I want you to grab it, take it, and run with it. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Share this with your team. Invite more and more people from your team to get onto our YouTube page. We also have a Facebook wall, Team Freedom, First Gen Millionaires on Facebook. Go in there and like that up as well, so that we can stay connected and communicating going into the year and going forward. Appreciate you guys. Take charge. Let's go and let's grow.